Hey guys, what's going on? Titty Hammer here, aka Deranged Titus, and I'm bringing you the review of Planetside 2 on PlayStation 4. As many of you might know, it was just released a few days ago on PS4 on EU servers and US servers. I'm basing this review on US servers as I was having a bit of problems getting there. Well, you may know that the EU servers had a little bit of problem and I wanted to get as much footage in as I could, so I basically just used the US servers that were available. What is Planetside 2? Planetside 2 is a huge free roam first person shooter. It's all online, there's no single player campaign whatsoever. It can, at the moment, I believe it can house up to 1,200 players per area on each server, and there are a total of 4 areas including one small training area. I'll show you a picture of it later. And it is fucking huge. I mean, like, fucking really big. Like, you're talking, you'd have to get 10 Battlefield maps side by side just to cover one map of Planetside 2. And remember, there's 4 of these fuckers. Even the training area, which is the smallest of them all, is still fucking huge. I mean, really, really fucking big. This is actually what this one is on right now. The footage that you're seeing now. The footage in the background will just be random bits of clips that I've recorded. There's some good kills in there. There's some fucking fantastic deaths in there too. And they're all brought by me. Okay, now what I want to talk about is what it is. It's basically a mix of conquest on Battlefield and domination. You get different sections of the zone of the map and you have to take over those territories. In order to do that, you need to hold 1 to up to 3 nodes within that territory. Now, once you own all the nodes, you will take down their defenses. There'll be a timer comes up. I think you can see it there, the red timer. That's actually my faction's timer going up. And you will see a timer going down. And then you will see of the opposite faction's colour what you're going against. And then you will see your timer going down after that. Once you've achieved that point, you basically own that territory. Now, you can't exactly jump onto Planetside 2 and just say, oh, I'm just going to have a quick round, because the game length of each one is really fucking long. I'm talking like 5 hours. You can win by capturing all of the areas, but that would have to mean like the whole of the other factions rage quit and you take over everything, which is highly unlikely. Or the game timer wears down. You can see it in the top right hand corner, that little alert flashing. That pops up when you have 2 hours of gameplay left. And I mean, 2 hours is still a pretty long fucking time. Like, insanely long. It's fucking crazy. I'm having so much fun. So long. Alright, let's get on to factions. You have the Vanu Sovereignty, the Terran Republic, and the New Conglomerate. Vanu Sovereignty basically use laser weapons. The Terran Republic are fast rate of fire weapons, high velocity weapons, and the New Conglomerate are basically heavy, strong weapons. It doesn't matter which one you pick, your first one will never be right for you, but you just have to try around and experiment and have fun. These are the current servers that are available on the US client of the game: Genodyne, Palos, Crux, Cephas, and Zealous. Now, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. You might like one, you might prefer one over the other, or you might have friends on different ones. But the beauty of the game is you get up to 6 character slots and you can pick any server you want. But, however, once you pick that server, that character is forever locked to that server. You can always change servers by deleting your character and making a new one if you have all full character slots. But don't get too attached. The first few characters that you will make will just be you getting used to the game, you getting used to what class you want to be, what weapons you're going to use, what faction you actually want to be, and all things like that. Now, this is the continent map that I was telling you about before. The map on the left-hand side, the small one, Koltar, is your training ground. That is the smallest of all the maps, as you can see, but it's still pretty fucking huge. You can leave there once you are level 15, and you will not be able to return past level 15, or if you are already a pro at the game, or you've played it before, you can leave anytime you want by going to a warp console. Amaresh is a slightly open-ended map, you know, green foliage, trees, hills. Eshmia is a sort of snow-based map. Indor is a desert-based map, and Hossen is a jungle map. I have problems getting my words out sometimes, but fuck it, let's get on with the show. This is a breakdown internal map of the map Indor. Now, as you can see on the picture, whatever colour faction you are is what percentage of the map you hold. As you can see, the blue and red are more or less tied, and the purple are slowly losing. That's the Vanu sovereignty, the red is the Turan Republic, and the blue is the new conglomerate. Like I say, it doesn't matter which one you pick anyone, but just have fun. Alright, let's get on to what classes are available. There is Infiltrator, which is a sniper class. There's Light Assault, which is your bog standard run-of-the-gun soldier. There is Medic, speaks for itself. Engineer, that one as well. Heavy Assault is more your LMG experts and heavier weapons. And then you have your Max Suit. Max Suit becomes available at level 15. It's essentially sort of a mech suit, which is pretty fucking amazing. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I've seen a lot of people having fun with it. And if you get a few people with a Max Suit, you can literally go in and fucking tear the enemy a new one. As you can imagine, maps of these scales, you want vehicles to get around them quickly. Now, you have various vehicles available: ATVs, tanks, mobile spawn vehicles, aircraft also. I haven't really experimented too much with them, but they do offer a lot of ease to get around the map, and it does make it a lot quicker if you can actually manage to handle them. I haven't had much success yet, but like I say, I haven't really focused too much time on the vehicles. Now, what I want to talk about next is the developers have been really good with this game. Some of them have actually went without sleep to fix the problems if there's ever been something go wrong with them, which, believe me, there has. There's been a lot of server problems both on EU and US side, but within the space of 3 days they added 3 brand new servers with like a minimum of 12 hours downtime of the servers. So that's pretty fucking good if you ask me, considering the fact that how long does it take to actually add new servers to a game of this scale? The scenery and landscape of each map is different, individual. It looks fucking really nice, like really good. Obviously you're not going to find it to be like sort of bang on next generation graphics, but if you look at the PC version, the game on ultra setting will actually be what you see on the PlayStation 4. So PC players can't say, oh, my Planetside 2 looks better than yours, ha ha ha. No, it doesn't happen like that. The max setting on the PC is the default setting on the PS4. So fuck you, PC, on that one. We win on this one. Now, there's a lot of things that I can say that are right with this game, which I've already went through. There's a lot of things I can say that goes wrong with the game as well. For instance, the servers. Getting into a server, providing the servers are up, If it's low population in the server, you can get in relatively quickly. I mean, loading times are still a bit of a pain, but it is only still in the first week of release, so I expect them to address these issues, you know, when the time actually arrives and when they're not just still sorting out the bugs. Now, if a server is extremely high of your faction in population, then you will be put in a waiting queue. Now, I was in a waiting queue the other day with 724 other people. It took me about 15 minutes to actually get into the game. But once I got into the game, everything was fine. You can become a membership. You can get a subscription sort of membership, so you can actually get instant access to the game. This also offers 500 battle cash, which is exactly the same as what station cash was when Daybreak Games was SOE. And it gives you a lot of bonus XP as well. I'm sure you've seen when I die, or well, I will die in one of these clips coming up, where it shows a graph of your experience earned. The blue one is what you earn, and the dotted serrated line is what experience you could have earned if you were a member. It's cheap enough. I mean, it's about $14 for a month, and you know, if you've got money to burn, then, you know, why not do it? It doesn't really give you any tactical advantage other than if you buy the battle cash money with real money, you can buy guns a lot quicker than actually having to grind for them. Well, you don't particularly grind for the guns themselves, but you do grind for the certification marks, which is your currency in order to buy them. For your vehicles, you have to capture nodes and actually take resources from those nodes in order to actually be able to spawn a vehicle. If you haven't got the relevant resources, you will not be able to spawn it. So it gives you an incentive to go after the area where you can actually get those resources from. Sorry I paused there a little second there, my mic just went a little bit funny. Now, the lag on my end, with me being from the UK and me playing on the US servers, is not always fantastic. Even for people in the US, the lag hasn't been great for people, but it hasn't posed any problems so bad as to where I would be like, ah, fuck, lag, rage quit, just throw my controller down. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I'm looking at you right now, because you are fucking a piece of shit. I fucking despise you. Michael Condrey, go suck a fuck. Oh, I've waited so long to say that. Now it's out there. Thank fuck for that. Right, fuck, my Michael Condrey rant just made us lose focus of where I was. This review isn't going as well as I hoped. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, with all this being said, I'm going to get on to the good points and the bad points of the game. Good points, it's really fucking huge. I'm not even underestimating this. You will actually have to play it to get a feel of the size of the maps. Like I said before, imagine 10 Battlefield maps put together, and that's the size of one map that you're fighting over for a period of 5 hours. 5 fucking hours of gameplay. You can't just have a quick game. That's the beauty of it. I can just tell my girlfriend, she's like, oh, you coming to bed? I'll be like, yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick game of Planetside. Little does she know. But guys, don't let the word get out mind, right? Otherwise we'll all be fucked. There are a few little exploits you can get throughout the game, as you see there. I was just climbing over rocks that I shouldn't be able to climb over. You can, if you're light assault, you can use jetpacks to get to unreachable places for other people. You can fucking spawn trap the fuck out of people. But it is a lot of fun to do. It's even a lot of fun when you're on the receiving end, because you actually have to think of how the fuck am I going to get around these guys, and you have to try and outthink those by using cheap little exploits like this. Well, they're not really cheap. They are available to be used, because once you get up there, it doesn't say, oh, like, getting out of the map. It's like, oh, you've got 5 seconds to return back to the map. Literally anywhere that you can get to, you're allowed to be in the developer's eyes anyways. That could be classed as a good point or a bad point. Maybe it's both, maybe it's neither. Who knows? Weapons. There is a lot of variety with weapons. You have shotguns, carbines, assaults, snipers, pistols, rocket launchers, surface-to-air missile launchers, surface-to-surface launchers, lock-ons. The list just goes on, and you can get 3 attachments per one. You can get an optic, sort of a... You can get, obviously, your red dots, your slight magnification scopes. You can get your infrared for nighttime battles, which is what I should have really had on at this point. You can get muzzle attachments such as suppressors, flash hiders. You can get attachments for your barrel, such as foregrips, high intense flashlights, which will, you know, blind the odd enemy here and there. I can't really think of any more good points that I haven't already addressed through the video. So I'm gonna go on to the bad points. Server downtime is a fucking bitch. Like, keep an eye on @AndySites on Twitter and the official Planetside 2 Twitter account, because they will tell you whenever there's maintenance going down, and you will get a 5-minute timer within the game that will tell you when it's going down. Obviously your lag is a little bit of an issue, but like I say, I can't really fault it. From being through the UK, I don't really get any game hindering lag that makes us want to stop playing. I've been kicked out of servers a few times when it says the servers haven't been available, but I found out that that was actually due to the PSN network. You can get quite a few people joining your team who are actually like making a new character, joining your team, and actually destroying your spawn points, so as to give their original faction the advantage, so they can overpower you. But I haven't really seen many people doing that, and I hope to God that there is something to stop this. Like, there's a ban on like switching factions like so quick. Like, you can't just quit out of a game, make a new character, join a new faction. I hope they implement something on that. Proximity chat and squad chat that works, but it could be a little better. It could come through a little bit more clearly. Being able to make your own squad at will would be a nice little feature if they added that in. And they are actually bringing clans / guilds, and they're actually called outfits on this game. They're bringing those in within the next few weeks, through various patch updates, things like that. But I would really like to see them sooner rather than later, so I can get the Deranged Gaming gang up and going. And if you're playing, you're more than welcome to add me, and we'll get on, we'll have some fun. So I'm going to give this game a nice little review of... Ooh, should it be out of 5 or out of 10? Let's go out with 10. It's going to get a solid 7 tits. That's what I'm using to rate it. 7 tits. I think that's a nice thing to rate, really. I might just add in like a couple of boob pictures somewhere. Like, you know, those little segments of like 1 second film where it's like a little piece of porn or something. I could just add that in somewhere. That would be funny, I think. Anyways, I digress. If you want to get this game, it's available on PC and PS4, US servers and EU servers. you can't get around it by making a EU account or a US account if you don't live within the appropriate region. It's free to download, it's free to play. It is a bit of a download to get there, but it is worth it considering it's free. Memberships are cheap enough, and they do offer certain benefits, but like I say, you don't have to be a member to actually enjoy this game. You don't get any real physical benefits from being a member other than experience in getting up levels faster. So I hope to see it within the game somewhere. Look out for either DRGD Titus with a number variant on it, or Titty Hammer. All my Titty Hammer characters are female, all my DRG Titus ones are male. I'm mainly playing on the Palos server at the moment, but I am going to be making new characters to go on other servers. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review. Like, comment, share, thumb down if you don't like it. Just basically say whatever the fuck you want. I'm open to criticism. Tell us if I'm fucking terrible at reviewing games. Tell us if you liked it. Tell us if you want to see more. Any more questions about the game that you want to ask, feel free to ask us. If I know the answer, I will help you. If I don't know the answer, I'll look into it as fast as I can and get the answers to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next one. And I have a lot more Planetside 2 videos coming. Toots!